YouTube, so the equipped bench presses just continue to get crazier and crazier. I cannot make this up when I say 800-pound bench press at 15 years old. Now, if you watched my last video where I talked about Logan Dishman, you have seen me mention Riley, right? Riley O'Donnell. He's got 14,000 followers on Instagram. His username goes by Barbells and Bacon. And now this has to be one of the most impressive bench pressers I've ever seen in my life, right? And I'd say what the most respectable and impressive thing about Riley is the fact that he's gone to competitions and he's proved his strength, right? So take a look at this. This was from 4 days ago, I believe this was. 15 years old, 195. I think he only got his opener in this meet, right? 15 years old, 195, pressing 386. Pretty freaking easy, right? Um, yeah, and that's it. So I believe he missed 407 in this meet. Obviously, USAPL comp, super strict, right? They're not going to allow much wiggle room here. Super freaking strict. But yeah, so there we have it. That's his competition lifts. But let's go to what you pressed on the video for. And stay tuned because I have another teenager who has just managed to press 800 pounds as well. But take a look at this. 800-pound bench. Guys, I think 800 pounds. Julius Maddox is missing this weight, right? And, right, it's not like Julius Maddox, obviously, with a slingshot, with a shirt, everything like that. Whole different game, right? But we still have to admire the fact that this is 800 pounds he's holding at 15 years old, only weighing 200. So take a look at this. He's 200 pounds body weight, so it's literally 4 times body weight lift, which normally people do on deadlift, they do on squat, they do whatever. We literally have a 4 times body weight bench press at 15. So he says he's wearing a 3-ply Killer B, and what it looks like from this is like a bench shirt, I believe. I'm not super educated when it comes to the equipped bench, so somebody in the comments, please let me know what this is. I'll be sure to pin it. Right, is this a shirt? Is this just a slingshot? I don't know. It looks like it's a shirt, and I believe in a competition they put the singlet over it, but still not 100% sure, right? He's got wrist wraps. I can't even imagine being 15 holding this much weight, how that feels on your freaking wrists, too. So PR wrist wraps, nothing crazy there. I believe this is a band shirt, right? So a band, it helps a lot more than just like regular like ply or like cloth material. It's no joke, right? But so let's check this out, right? So the plate breakdown real quick. I think we have 100, we have a 25 kilo, 20 kilo, 45, 45. We have a 35, and then we have a 25, 35, and change. I don't know. I might be wrong, but it is 800 pounds. I looked it up before to make sure this wasn't capped. But yeah, this is insane. Take a look at this. 800 pounds, right? So he takes it out. The bar, I believe that he's doing this on too, is a deadlift bar. That's why the bar is bending so insanely much, because he says that the weight, yeah, see, if you can see his power bar in the back, he says that all the weight won't fit on his power bar, so he has to do it on his deadlift bar, which is crazy to think about too, right? He's controlling 800 pounds of whip with his hands. So let's check this out. Obviously, no spot. 800 pounds, no spot is just insane. But obviously, he's smart. He's got his safety set. And this rogue rack is definitely not a joke piece of equipment here. So take a look at this. 800 pounds. Right, he struggles, but he controls the weight very nicely, and he gets it up. Obviously, he has to rack one side before the other because of the freaking deadlift bar. I believe it's a bench daddy, yeah. But nuts, right? So let's just watch this over one more time. This is like crazy, right? I never would have really thought that like 15-year-old kids would be so into like even equip lifting, right? To attempt something like this, but you never know. I mean, coming soon, we may see a someone in a 4-ply to 1,000 pounds at 15, right? The cycle just continues to go. But let's take a look at some of his other equipped benches, right? 700 pounds. I believe this is in the same thing, right? He gets stuck for a second. 700 pounds. I don't even think he's got clips on. I don't know how that weight's thing on. He's also 15 in this. And you know, people always find a way to hate, right? I was shocked until I saw the bench shirt. Like, Dude, he's 15 holding 700 pounds. Let's be for real now. But so yeah, at the top you can see a little bobble because that shirt is so serious, right? You really need a lot of weights to break that shirt, and you need a lot of practice to learn how to break it. But I mean, safely, he's got his safeties right here and stuff. But yeah, so that's no joke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and change. I could see you 700 pounds. 15 years old, guys. Keep that in mind. But here's something else that's crazy. 500-pound bench at 15, paused. He's got elbow wraps on here, and I believe that this is a fat pad that he's on. His butt does come off the bench right here. So not super competition standard, but insane strength, right? Just showing this, just insane strength. 505. That's crazy, right? Not exactly a competition lift, but crazy strength coming from Riley. And real quick, so I just want to compare this. Obviously, this does not translate 100% into his competition lift, competition bench max, but you can't deny that this is one of the strongest 15-year-olds ever, right? And when I was 15, I hit 405. That was an elbow wraps, but my butt stayed on the bench, stuff like that. I paused 365 at 15. So obviously, I was 20 pounds. I'm 20 pounds behind this kid, and I weighed like 40 pounds more, right? So super impressive, no doubt. But now, take a look at this. Logan Dishman, video I just made a video on him the other day, comes back, and last night, as I'm going to bed, I'm following him. I don't know why it says I'm not. But as I'm going to bed, I see his new post by him, and take a look at what this is. 815-pound bench at 17 years old. Take a look at this setup real quick. This is an LA Fitness bench. I don't know how this thing is holding this weight, right? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's somebody else standing right here. 5 spotters. He's got the PR knee wraps holding this weight together right here. Absolutely insane setup, right? And right, so you can see this annoys some people if you go through these comments, but a lot of them just saying that this is nuts, right? This is very impressive. Take a look at this though, 815-pound bench. I will note I believe he moved his hands a little bit wider in this than he has before. But dude, this is nuts, right? But obviously, this is a short LA Fitness bench, and with his butt up in the air like this, it's basically like a decline. And what's funny is me and my friend used to train slingshot decline. Obviously, we were just in the single slingshot, but this is nuts, man. Just take a look at that. 815 pounds. I mean, the guys had to help him get this back in. The whole entire gym is looking at heaviest attempted commercial bench in history. If you guys know who this, the guy who used to load like 10 plates on the bar and try to pull it, I think that was like the heaviest like attempted lift. But I mean, this is crazy. Take a look at this. 815 pounds. He gets it. I mean, Spider's just there for safety. I really don't think his Spider's pulling that much. But yeah, I mean, that's nuts. So what's up next for these guys, right? So I made a couple videos on them. We kind of got to know what's up next for them. I would love to see either Logan or Riley do an equipped bench contest, right? I'm not sure if Logan's slingshot would be allowed in the contest just because it's a slingshot and you need it to go down to your stomach or something so you can put the belt around it. I don't know how the rules exactly work with that, but I know that Riley's shirt is approved in meets, right? And they're both band shirts, so I guess that they help a ton. But I would love to see them go to a contest and show what they can do, right? That'd be nuts to see, right? I mean, I'm sure that they could both probably do 650, 700 competition standard in like the 3-ply or whatever, but I don't know, right? And I would love to see either one of them go compete and test out what they have or what they can do, right? The competition standard, and get this written down on open powerlifting, get a real record down from this. But yeah, man, so that is the 15-year-old who can bench 800 pounds, and now the 17-year-old who can also bench 800 pounds. Thank you guys for watching. Real quick before I end this video, go in the link below. Follow my new channel, Blake Went 2. I'm going to be reacting to police body cam videos because I've noticed that when I've been going to bed every single night for the past 3 months, I've been watching police body cam videos, and half of them are garbage. So I figured, why don't I just crop out the good body cam videos and I just react to them, and you guys can see my reaction because some of these videos are just insane. So go down, follow Blake Went To, or subscribe to Blake Went To. Posts will probably start coming today, and until next time, Blake Went signing out. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm